So I want to talk now about the 5th annual CIBC First Caribbean's Walk for the Cure for Prostate Cancer. Now, this is taking place on September 15th, and it is to raise funds to assist those who would be needing screening for prostate cancer, among other things. I have with me Mr. Anthony Siraj, who is the Managing Director of CIBC First Caribbean, and Mr. Roy Cape, who is a cultural icon here in Trinidad and Tobago. Now, he is a prostate cancer survivor. He was diagnosed with prostate cancer back in 2014. And, you know, it's very important for him to share his story so that people would understand that you can be a survivor. So I want to say good morning and welcome to Mr. Anthony Siraj and Mr. Roy Cape.
Good morning, Rishi. Thank you, and good morning, Trinidad and Tobago.
I want to start with you, Mr. Siraj. Tell me a little bit about this event.
So this is our 7th edition, actually.
7th.
Yeah, and it's the 3rd year that we've decided that we will adopt prostate cancer as our initiative. And this was triggered by the fact that it's the leading cause of cancer mortality among men, and it tends to be neglected. So we thought we would adopt this and try to make a difference and reduce the stats. So according to PAHO and the World Health Organization, their world report, Trinidad is listed 5th amongst the countries for mortality and prostate cancer. Also documented in the BBC's report, we are 1st. So you know, our objective is to reduce that stat through education, screening, and awareness.
5th, that's a high number.
Yes, yes.
Do you have any idea on how many people actually die from prostate cancer?
I don't have that stat, but what I can tell you, in 2016, our initiative, we screened 113 males. And what's interesting with that stat is 61 of them were first-timers, so almost 54%. Last year, we screened 460 males. And for the first time, we introduced it into Tobago. And the Cancer Society did a tremendous job with an outreach program where they went out to CPEP gangs and screen males who would more than likely not come to the center to be screened.
And we have Mr. Roy Cape with us, and you were diagnosed with prostate cancer back in 2014. Tell me about that experience.
Well, I went for a normal checkup. From the time the doctor touched it, there was trouble. He sent me to take the PSA, and the PSA came back at 49. When I carried back to him, find it was pretty high. He sent me back to do it again. And then I have to get an oncologist. And I went to Dr. Andy Bagwan, who's deceased now.
Yeah.
And I did 42 sessions of radiation. And I had 12 injections of Zoladex. Zoladex was the first in the line of treatment. I first brought it down then. After 4 years, I'm 0.1. It's important for the guys out there to know that this is not a game, but a very serious something, because my physical would never be back to normal then.
It has had a real negative impact on you over the years. But you are a survivor.
Well, I'm living and I'm breathing, and I'm doing all the things that I still like to do then, you know. And,
what do you think about this event that they have now to help people?
Well, I think it's great. That's why I'm here. He may not like big credits, but a beautiful human being, and being involved in something like this, you have a personality that cares about people.
So people would be seeing you out at that walk?
Yes. This is my 3rd year
being with it. And it is something that you've seen success with? Yes.
Well, I can explain from my personal experience then. From 49.6 to 0.1, it's a long way then. Yeah. I've seen a lot of sufferings. I see people with all different kind of cancer. And God has blessed me that I came from 49.6 to 0.1.
And that's really good for people of Trinidad and Tobago to know as well, because you have done a lot for us, and it is good to see that you may not be back to your old self, but you are alive and well, and that is what is very important. Mr. Siraj, can you give me some information about this event?
So the walk will commence at 4 p.m. on this Saturday. We gather on that vacant spot opposite TGI at the Queen's Park Savannah. There's a warm-up from 3:45. The event starts at 4. It's a fun event for a serious cause, followed by a burnout, after the...
And is it free to the public?
It's $100 registration for an adult and $60 for a child.
Where exactly is it taking place?
At the Queen's Park Savannah, we gather opposite TGI Fridays.
And who is it for? Anybody can...
Anyone, yeah. So persons who are desirous of participating can call 628-5200, extension 5087, and our walk manager, Sahai De Silva, will take any questions and provide information.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Anthony Siraj, and also cultural legend, Mr. Roy Cape, for coming in and telling us about the CIBC Walk for the Cure for Prostate Cancer. It is taking place this Saturday, 4 p.m. For more information, you can call 628-5200, extension 5087. This is now on TTT. We take a break and come back with more.